Hello everyone, good morning. So in today's session, I'll be explaining how you can install MS SQL Server module into the PowerShell so that you'll be maintaining your multiple SQL instance in a faster manner, quicker manner basically. Next, in same session, I'll be explaining how you'll be connecting a SQL instance with a PowerShell basically. The first step, we'll start a demo and we can go for the installation of PowerSQL, you can say SQL Server module into the PowerShell. So let me start. You have to start and search your PowerShell in your prompt. Right click, you can see here is a PowerShell. Commands are there. You have to run as your administrator basically first. Yes. And then you have to start you want to install a PowerShell. So I already created something for you. So let's suppose you have to install a PowerShell. So you have to execute this command, install module. What module you want? So basically I mentioned name is equal to SQL Server. This is a module name. And basically we are going to force for the installation, force allow to installation proceed without asking confirmation basically. Next, so let's suppose I'm saying like allow global. So basically, whatever existing commands, basically we replace. I need it basically. So let me start this, copy this command, whatever utility, whatever module you want, you have to place your module name and start executing. So I already copied. Let me open this part and try to hit enter. So basically, you can see it's in progress state, whatever command I executed till now. And meanwhile, you can see installation downloading is already started of SQL Server module basically. And after completion, you will get a PowerShell. It's already installed. So now unzipping, and they are trying to install into the instance. So basically, I'm installing my local laptop. So PowerShell module installation in progress. So after completion, you'll get PowerShell. Next command will be present here. Okay, you can see PowerShell prompt is coming after installation, successful installation basically. Now, let me try to provide a demo so that you'll be got to know how you can connect your SQL instance with the help of PowerShell. Because with the help of PowerShell, you can do whatever database maintenance activities are there. So each and every activity you can do. Instead of going with you can say one instance, you can try to connect multiple instances and you can execute whatever you want. Let's suppose you have to ask how many sessions are active, how many on-block sessions are there, open transaction are there, which query is consuming high CPU memory, each and every detail you can call. Let's suppose you want to create provision one login, each and every servers. So you can do here. It's a very faster manner, quicker manner, you can say. So let me start and then I can give you more detail here. Okay. So, okay, let me start. So you have to open once again PowerShell, but now you have to open ISE because installation you already completed. So basically development environment you have to open. So you have to go and open PowerShell ISE. Try to right click open as Raja administrator basically. Okay, so will not take so much time. You can say it's a in untitled one PowerShell. One window is already open a blank. Okay. So let me open, I already created a few script for you to connect to database. So you can see You already completed installation of SQL Server module. Now you are importing this module in this PowerShell basically. And you mentioned basically first mentioning like which server you want to connect. Second, which database you want to connect for a specific SQL instance. Here is a login detail basically. It's a login name. It's not a user login name. Okay. And whatever password of this essay. So if I have to replace this username, so I'm going with the login. And basically, you can see what is here like a. So here I created one variable called connection string. In connection string, basically, I'm passing whatever server name is there. What is your database name? What is your user ID? It means login name. And what is your credential? What's the password? And then I'm saying trust certificate true. Basically, let's suppose I have to provide some SSMS demo. Then you got to know. So let me try to open a SSMS. So basically, what is this trust certificate true basically? So those I'll be explaining here. So you can see here is a trust certificate true. It means check means true. If uncheck, it means false. So basically we are going to connect this MySQL Server 03 instance with this credential. And after that, whatever action you want to play, you can play it. So let's came here. So basically, I already open a PowerShell. You can see trust certificate true, I'm saying. And this is a connection string. And now I have to execute this command basically. Okay, so let me try to copy and so that I have to share what we are doing here into SSMS. Same command I'm trying to execute into your PowerShell basically. So you can see, let me try to make an enter and then you got to know what command I'm trying to execute into the SQL Server and same command I'll be trying to execute from the PowerShell. So you can see it's a login name, database name, and sysadmin. Each and every server role basically I'm capturing from these syslogins. Okay, so same command is working fine here. Okay, let's try to execute this one. Inside, these are, you can say, variable basically. Server is a variable, whatever value you want to place, you can place it. So anything like, let's suppose you have to declare anything, you have to mention $sign and then provide your variable name. And whatever value you'll be passing, those will start working with your assign variable or you can say execution. Here you can see I created a query. In this query, I mentioned whatever SQL statement I have to execute. Same, you can see here, this is an invoke, it's a method only. And this method, basically, I'm invoking a SQL CMD. Whatever SQL C command you want to execute, you have to go with the invoke SQL CMD. Next, parameter of this invoke CMD is a connection string. So I already created a connection string and connection string holding a server name, database, user ID and password and certificate detail, basically. And then I mentioned query. So whatever query you want to execute, you have to mention here and you'll be directly executing. And here, let's suppose I'm removing this part for now and let me try to execute this one. So whatever like a PowerShell query, I'm trying to hit without selecting, just try to hit. So they are saying like first you have to save. So let me save now and try to execute. And after execution, all value is coming like a name, database name, this format. But you want to go with a tabular format. So simply you have to paste whatever I copy, format table, auto size basically. So let me try to execute and you'll be getting same tabular format output, whatever output you got into this SSMS. So let me try to execute. I'm saying I have to save and then execute right now. You can see whatever login system server role detail you already able to see. So it's a pretty straightforward. It's not a complicated. Let me add one additional point. Let's suppose you want to execute any query, basically you have to replace. And you can directly place here in this statement. Let's suppose I have to drop some table and databases from the mention server. You can directly mention here. Like let's suppose some master table is there. In a master database, you want to delete something or some tables. You can delete it. It's a straightforward. No need to go with a SQL statement or SQL query here. So in this session, you got to know how you'll be installing a SQL PowerShell module into the, you can say how you can installing a SQL Server module into the existing PowerShell and connecting your SQL Server with help of PowerShell. Thank you for watching.